Talking about calculating interest. It says Preston earns money for mowing lawns in his neighborhood. List some reasons why that Preston might want to deposit his earnings into a savings account rather than keep it at home. Well, for one thing, it's safer in a bank than it is at home, right? For another thing, the bank pays you money to allow them to keep your money safe. The bank actually pays you money to allow you to keep their money. You're allowing them to keep your money, okay? Okay, so one reason might be that Preston's money could earn interest. That's what it's called. It's called interest. When the bank pays you additional amount of money that you get or earn for keeping your money into a savings account. Interest is earned regularly. If it's earned regularly, it's like yearly. And it is expressed as a rate or percentage. Okay, when you get interest, they give it to you as a rate. I know that you guys have seen those commercials where it talks about a truck. If you're going to go buy the new Chevy Silverado Texas Edition, you can pay as little as 5% APR. Okay, APR is annual percentage rate. Okay, annual percentage rate. Well, simple interest is what we're going to talk about today. There's two types of interest. There's simple interest and there's compound interest. Simple interest is interest earned only on the principal or the original amount deposited. The original amount deposited is your principal. Put away your phones, please. Everybody put away your phones. Like, put it completely away so I don't see it. Thank you. Okay, so I stands for interest. Okay. P is principal. That is the money. I put the dollar sign because that's so you know that that is money. The rate is your percent, but you have to write your when we're doing this multiplication here, you have to write your percent as a decimal. And I'm going to show you how to plug this all into your calculator. Okay. And the time is the number of years. Okay. So the I stands for interest. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Principal is the money. Rate is percentage. And T is time. So when we're trying to find interest, when you plug this into the calculator, you're going to do the amount of money, and then if you want to change a percentage to a decimal, what does percentage mean? Like, out of something, out of what? 100, okay? 100% means that it's perfect, right? There's all the pieces to it, 100%. So if we want to know what a number is as a decimal, then you just take the percent that you have, that it gives you, and you divide it by 100. It means out of 100, right? If you make a, let's say the common assessment that we took yesterday, you made a 90, that would mean that you made a 90%, right? That's 90 out of 100 possible, okay? So you're just gonna put it into the calculator like that, and then you do it times the years in parentheses, okay? And that's going to give you the interest rate. Okay. Let me tell you a little side note real quick. A couple of things. Sometimes they will give you the time in months. If I want to know the amount of years that so many months is, what do I have to divide by? How many years are in a, or how many months are in a year? 12. So you would take whatever months they give you and divide that by 12. Okay, sometimes they give it to you in months and you're going to have to divide by 12. Because there's 12 months in 1 year. Okay, so we're going to practice this right now with number 1. It says a $600 deposit for 30 years at a simple interest rate of 2%. So in my calculator, I'm going to plug in 600, because that's my dollars, right? Parentheses, 2 out of 100, right? Because I want the percent out of 100. And then it says for 30 years. So I'm going to do parentheses 30. Okay, so we're going to do 600 parentheses alpha y equals 2 out of 100 and then parentheses 30. And we get 360. So our interest, and we're talking about money, so it's in dollars, is $360. So if I'm looking for my total value, the total amount of money, if I deposited $600 into an account right now, let's say your parents got their stimulus check and they were like, Colby, here is $600 to pay for a big vacation that we're going to have in 30 years when they retire. You're going to take them on a cruise. Okay? So they give you $600 and they put it into a savings account that gets 2% interest. And you don't touch that for 30 years. You have the money you deposited, right, the $600, plus that interest that the bank is going to give you. So you will end up with $960. So the bank is just going to give you $360 for keeping your money there. Okay? All right, so let's look at number 2. I'm going to do another one with you, and then I'm going to let you do one on your own. Okay, it says a $4,100 deposit for 72 months at a simple interest rate of 3.4%. So what's the first number I'm writing down? 4,100. What goes in my parentheses? First one. Out of 100. So 3.4 out of 100. Okay. And then what goes in my other parentheses? 72, what's it tell us? Months. So what do I have to have it in? Years. So what am I going to have to divide it by? 12. So I do 72 divided by 12. Okay, a fraction is just means division. So I'm just going to plug it in like that. 4100 parentheses 3.4 alpha y equals, I want that as a fraction, out of 100. And make sure you're using your arrows, these arrow buttons, to scroll over, okay? And then parentheses alpha y equals, I want another fraction, right? 72 out of 12. And I get $836.40. So my interest here is $836.40. I have to add the 0 on the bottom because I'm talking about money. Money ends in a 0 or a tenth, right? Okay, so the total value is going to be my initial amount of money, the $4,100, plus the $836.40. So my value would be $4,936.40. Okay? So you do number 3. I'm going to freeze it and let you do number 3. Okay, so you should have gotten 1250 parentheses 5.25 out of 100 parentheses 10, which gave you an interest of $656.25. And then you add that to your principal, right? The amount of money that you started with, and you get $1,906.25. Okay. Now you are going to go into Canvas. And it says compound interest activity for today, but we are only going to do the simple interest ones. So that is all of the odd numbers. You will have to do it on a separate sheet of paper. Okay, so you'll need to go get a sheet of paper over there and keep it in your folder till Monday, because we are only doing the odd numbers. Okay, the odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, okay?